Hello friends, I'm Neetu and you're watching my channel Hobby Chef N. Today I'm gonna make cheesy broccoli koftas. I'll make deep fried balls of broccoli which I'll stuff with processed cheese. You can use cottage cheese or any other cheese that you like, and I'll serve it with a gravy of onion paste and yogurt and cashew nut. So it's a little rich dish, it's a little heavy, but then it's very yummy. And I'll continue with the recipe and let you know the ingredients which are required. And for the detailed information about the ingredient, that is the quantity of the ingredient required, you can visit to my site, that is www.hobbychef.in. As you can see, I have grated broccoli very finely. I have used the florets as well as the tender stems. I have discarded the hard stems which were at the end, but I have taken the tender stem and grated them as well. Now I'll shallow fry my grated broccoli into it for around 2 minutes. This will reduce the moisture in the broccoli and it would be easier then to deep fry the balls. I've taken boiled potatoes here and now I'll add the shallow fried broccoli into it and mash it properly. I'm adding the potatoes to bind the broccoli, otherwise it will not be possible to make dumplings or balls. But you should not add more potatoes because then the taste of the broccoli will be reduced. Now to this broccoli and potato mixture, I'll add my spices, which is I'll add salt according to your taste, and I'll add amchur, that is dry mango powder, black pepper, this is corn flour. I'll add corn flour and just a pinch of baking powder so that the broccoli kofta becomes really light. Now we'll make balls with this mixture. I've mixed together broccoli, potatoes, spices, corn flour and a little baking powder. What we'll do, we'll take it and flatten this with the hand. Put cheese in between. I've taken here one slice of cheese, that is 20 grams of cheese. You can take one cube and cut it into portions, but I didn't have a cheese cube, so I've taken a cheese slice, which is equally good. I've made balls with the rest of the mixture also, and it gave me 6 balls. Now I'll deep fry these balls into oil and I'll prepare ingredients for the gravy. I have heated oil in the kadai and now I am deep frying my broccoli balls. One thing or maybe 2 things that you have to take care is that the oil should be quite hot, otherwise the broccoli balls will tear apart. And also don't put all your broccoli balls at once. First of all, just add one ball and see if it doesn't break, then only add the other ones. And if it breaks, then dip the ball into some corn flour powder and deep fry. Now the broccoli ball has been fried nicely. It's nice, crisp and brown from outside and quite soft to touch. Likewise, I'll deep fry rest of the balls. I've heated 2 tablespoons of oil in the pan. Now I'll add some cumin seeds and a pinch of asafoetida or hing. Once it crackles, I'll add this paste. I've ground 2 onions and half inch of ginger to make a fine paste. Now I'll add this paste into the karmai. We have to cook this paste till it turns a little transparent and the water is completely reduced and it starts separating the oil. We don't have to brown the onions as of now. Once the onions get cooked and they start separating the oil, then you remove the pan from the fire and add the curd and the cashew nut paste gradually, mix very lightly and then take it back to the flame. Keep stirring in between so that the curd doesn't curdle up. We have to cook this over slow flame for 4 to 5 minutes till the masala becomes really thick. As you can see, the masala or the paste has become quite thick now. Now I'll add the spices. I'll add salt, garam masala, red chili powder. This will make it spicy and will give it a nice red color. Mix it properly. I'll also add kasuri methi, that is dried fenugreek leaves, to this. Mix properly so that all the ingredients are mixed nicely. Cook it for another 1 minute so that the spices that we have added also get cooked nicely. Now again we'll remove this from fire, let it cool down for some time and then we'll add half cup of milk to it. The original recipe says to add cream to it, but 1/4 cup of cream and 1/4 cup of milk, but I am adding half cup of milk only because the cream is so very fattening and rich, so I don't like adding this. I've added the milk. Mix nicely and add 1 cup of water. It back to the gas. As you can see, the gravy is simmering away. It has become quite thick now. I'll keep it on gas for 1 or 2 minutes more till it has a nice smooth consistency. Then it's ready to serve. Now the gravy is quite rich and smooth, and check seasoning and adjust if required. I have added a little red chili powder and dry mango powder, that is amchur powder, to it. Now I'll switch off the flame. Let it stand for a minute or two. Then I'll serve it. I've arranged the whole broccoli balls into the serving pan and I'll pour the gravy over it. Keep the gravy a little thin only because the broccoli balls will absorb the water. Dish is ready now and it's looking really yummy and gorgeous. I'll bring it closer. I don't know if you're able to see it nicely. It's really looking good and you can enjoy it with hot paratha, chapati, naan and also with rice. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you like it, and if you like, please do subscribe to my channel Hobby Chef N, and for the detailed recipe and many more such yummy recipes, please visit to my site, which is www.hobbychef.in. Thank you.